Hi everyone, welcome to Motherboard Tanks 1.0 with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, and this is my old mate the Ace of Spades. Sorry for the delay, but we do have patch 1.0s now live and kicking on every server now. The Australian server, the Asian server, American, EU. I've had some comments from people from other servers saying, hang on Stewie, what do you mean? What do you mean 1.0 is not here yet? But it's just arrived. Bang! Goes Ace of Spades into the side of the AMX CDC, sets him on fire for 1116 hit points. Yes, patch 1.0 was a little bit late coming to Australia and the rest of Asia as Ace of Spades pulls back on the reload of the T49, having put in a massive derp shell into the side of that CDC. That CDC will not know what is hitting him, and he's probably even regretting buying that premium French Tier 8 medium tank. 2 zip is the score. Ace of Spades got a little bit of assisted damage. He's having a look in the middle of mines, and today's video will be an extravaganza of 1.0 action. 1.0 light tank action. My favourite kind of replay, those light tanks, which is all fast and furious and ready for a little bit of fun. Puts in another derp shell, snipes the Scorpion G, sets him on fire for a total of, what's that, 1,050 hit points? Wow. Good on him. That's unbelievable. 2 shots, 2,160 damage. 3 twos to score. Ace of Spades. He's also got a kill. Maybe feeling a bit ripped off. Maybe he should have had 2 kills. As artillery finally realises this Ace of Spades guy is a guy that we need to be looking at. Kills his commander, but quick tap of the 5 key fixes the commander up. Cops another shot from the Centurion 7-1. So yes, we are a little bit behind in replays. As usual, I guess anyone who's been following my channel for a while will know that I'm pretty unorganised, and this is going to be the start of patch 1.0. So any other replays, I'm just not going to be doing, because patch 1.0 just looks so fantastic. Now, by the time this video goes out, I'll be back in sunny Melbourne, having spent some time in Brisbane with my boy, my son, and there you go. Don't even aim at the RU251, gets him for 417, and so from here on in. So apologies if I haven't been answering any messages, be it on Discord, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, Skype, in-game, because I've been away for about a week up in Brisbane. And anyway, let's have another look at the Ace of Spades. There's going to be 2 videos featuring the Ace of Spades and the T49 Derp Tank. Ace of Spades clearly having a look. And look at that water. This is a beautiful scene here, as you can just see how the water really does look a hell of a lot more realistic with patch 1.0. Aim. Could have taken his time a little bit more there, but I think I'm probably being a little bit critical, because that RU251 was clearly not looking at the Ace of Spades. He was aiming towards the E50M, and the artillery letting Ace of Spades know that he's reloading. Thermidor 77, I wonder where I know him from. There's a couple of familiar faces, or familiar names in these videos. You see in-game names, you think, I know that guy, maybe I know that guy, maybe I don't, maybe I'm going crazy, who knows. 7-4 is the score as 2 friendly tanks go down, including the ELC even 90, the juicy side spot into the Jag Tiger, only for 347 hit points, but better than not getting any damage at all, I guess. 7-4 is the score. Ace of Spades from Crazy Clan on nearly 3,000 damage done, a little bit of assisted damage. He's waiting for that derp gun to reload. Of course, T49, well known for its derp. It used to be a tier 8, now it's a tier 9, 152mm. A high explosive shell goes straight into the Jag Tiger, only for 245 there. Cops 546 for his troubles. Now there's another there's 2 HE rounds and there's actually 3 HE rounds. 152, 910 damage, 76 penetration. The next one's 700, so a bit less damage for a bit more pen, 152. He shoots and critical hits the Jag Tiger, and the E50M does the right thing. And the premium rounds, I think that's the premium rounds, 910 for 85 pen. So that's not much more for what's probably going to cost a lot more credits. Anyway, 10-6 is the score. Ace of Spades from Crazy in the T49. 3,500 damage done. 464 assisted damage. He's down to 47 hit points though. Probably a little bit lucky that he didn't. Oh, maybe 546 from the Jag. Maybe that's a normal roll. He does get spotted, but the pilot, the T28 prototype, I should say, not aiming the Ace of Spades way, so that gives him the opportunity to put in another 200 odd damage. as it looks like that shell might have hit the top of the heavily armoured turret of the American turreted Tier 8 tank destroyer. But with the score at 11-6, he doesn't have to do anything too silly. There's only one tank down there, and there he is again, another 200 odd damage. Picks up, you get assisted damage there as well. He should have. He got a little bit of assisted damage. I thought he might have tracked the T49 prototype there. 12-6, 13-6 now as the Centurion 7-1 goes down. But Ace of Spades only has eyes for that artillery, the SU-14-2, the scum bus. He's going to be looking for him. Where is he? Where is he? Hopefully he's not aiming his way. Auto aims, pops him for full health, 410 hit points. That brings his total up to 4,367 damage as the E50M. Having a good game as well, gets rid of the TVP T5051 at tier 10. Absolute ripper, fast and furious action on mines. And that's what we like to see with the light tank replays here at Get On Board Studios as we get ready for the second battle. This one was an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, Hand of God, Bruiser, Arsonist for setting that tank on fire and killing him. I can't remember which one it was. I think it might have been the Scorpion. Fire for Effect. Tank Sniper Medal. Didn't seem to be sniping much in that game. He was right in the thick of it. But of course, getting that 1,000 odd hit points or 900 odd hit points on the Scorp G certainly would have added up his damage from a distance of more than 300 metres figure up to nearly 1,500. 4,367 damage done. A little bit of assisted damage. 2 kills. And that is an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for me, old mate. Ace of Spades from Crazy. 35,000 credits with a premium account. 11 shots fired, 10 hit, 9 went through. Like I said, nearly 4,500 damage. A little bit of assisted. Well done, Ace of Spades. You are an absolute legend in the T49. Let's see something like that again. This time we're going to move to Redshire. Ace of Spades again in the beautiful T49. This one is going to be maybe not so quick, but still plenty of action. Let's see what he does. I like to go east in a light tank on this, sporting from this direction. I like to try and spot this area out if I can. But then again, the Ace of Spades, he knows what he's doing. Let's see where he goes. Looks like he's heading straight up the riverbed towards where all this happened. So World of Tanks 1.0. Yes, it has been live. Probably been live for a couple of weeks by the time this video comes out. But still had a few 922 replays to get through, as well as go up to sunny Queensland. So vitamin D as well as a few rays. Now he gets his ASRock damage. He spotted a couple of tank destroyers. Gets his ASRock damage. Looking at the Batchat 25T, asking people to hit it. Looking. Does get the shot for 814 hit points. Of course, it's a tier 10 game, and Ace of Spades has just helped immensely to get rid of one of the most dangerous tanks on a map like Redshire. The Batchat 25T picks up 986 assisted damage, as well as the 814 damage that he did by shooting the side of the turret of that Batchat. Now, he spotted the T92. The T92 most certainly would have seen him as well. The T92, premium American Tier 8 light tank. Kilobits again. Now that's another guy who I reckon I know. Kilobits from PvP Clan. TVP T5051. A pretty handy tank. Hopefully, although I reckon you're probably going to see him do some pretty groovy stuff on this map as well. Redshire, well known for being pretty good for lights and mediums as you run around those undulations in the middle of the map, as well as pick up assisted damage, use your camouflage ratings, all that kind of stuff. Have a look at that Zeppelin. Now I'm told if you zoom right in, it says Ruinberg. There's a bit of an Easter egg for you. We're not on Ruinberg, we're on Redshire. But look, maybe that balloon or blimp is on its way to Ruinberg. Maybe that's why it says Ruinberg on the blink. Anyway, Ace of Spades from Crazy Clan. He's up to 2,000 assisted damage now, just by running around this area and staying below the ridgeline, but still getting vision on these tanks in the central northern part of the map, as well as the AMX 5120. Maybe is getting plenty of assisted damage on those tank destroyers, as well as the T92, who's now gone. Now, the T92 and the Batchat 25T on the enemy team, they're two of the tanks that have got a decent amount of vision, you would say. Well, two tanks that traditionally spot other tanks. The only other sort of spotting tanks left on the enemy team are the T49, as well as maybe the Lorraine 40T or the T34-2. The rest is sort of sit back and snipe type vehicles. Picks up some more assisted damage, throws a big derp shell towards a Jag Tiger 8.8. Artillery has another crack. Both artilleries have another crack at the Ace of Spades. Unless they were aiming for the T10. No, it doesn't. That T10 doesn't look like he's been stunned. The Ace of Spades looks like he was certainly the target of that. Artillery on the enemy team clearly realising, hang on, this T49 is just spotting everybody. And that's why he's up to over 3,000 assisted damage. 1,252 damage done himself. He does get spotted, so he pulls back. The Panther 2 picks up the kill on the Skoda T50 at tier 9. And what tier 10s are left? The Derp of the FV4005 and the Jagdpanzer E100 too. You could probably argue two Derp tanks left, and of course either one of them, as well as quite a few of the remaining enemy tanks, could kill the Ace of Spades with one shot, because he's down to 528 hit points. He's done over 3,000 assisted, 1252 damage done. The score's 4-1, so he doesn't want to do anything silly. The game is wouldn't say it's won, but it's comfortably in his hands. It's Ace of Spades' teams to throw away if they do silly stuff. They're up by 3 tanks, 4-1. He's picking the map saying, alright guys, come on, what are we going to do here? He's looking towards the AMX 5120 thinking, gee, I'd love to get a shot into that lightly armoured French heavy tank. Heavy by name, not by nature. Looking, aiming with one of those derp shots. As a look, I don't think that AMX 5100 really wants to poke. He's got an E3 and a T30 heading his way, and of course he's got Ace of Spades in the T49 looking to get a cheeky shot on him. He's getting some more assisted damage though, keeping that thing lit, fires and misses. And I thought, well, that's probably the right thing to, even though he missed, it's probably the right thing to do. He needed to either shit or get off the pot in that kind of situation. 4-2, 3,381 assisted damage, 1252 damage done. He's riding under the blimp in the middle of Redshire. Is it a blimp or a Zeppelin? We had this conversation in 1AR just the other day, and I think I think the ISU 152 just killed that JT just before Ace of Spades' shell landed. Let's see how he goes here. Quick mouthful of coffee. In this World of Tanks 1.0 Light Tank Extravaganza, 6-2 now. It's a T54-2 on the enemy team. Goes down, pops over, shoots the T25 Pilot 1 Premium American Tier 8 medium tank right in the side, almost picks up the kill, brings his damage up to 1686. Still getting more assisted damage, 3381 assisted damage, 7-3, 7-4. Those are still, this game, still one of those games where they haven't won it yet, but it's theirs to lose if they do anything too silly. Finds the Stritzwagen. There you go. There's another kill. Well, there's his first kill, I should say, for the Ace of Spades. You just see that shell come from the AMX 5120 towards the Ace of Spades. The AMX 5120 clearly can see Ace of Spades is having a ripper of a game. 2,104 damage, 3831 assisted damage. Hello Sam, the dog comes into the bedroom to join me as we're recording. He has another look at that. There's the Ruinberg blimp. Blimp or Zeppelin? That's the conversation we were having in 1AR just the other day. Blimp or Zeppelin? I think a blimp just hangs around. I think a Zeppelin goes somewhere. I think that's the main difference. And I think the Zeppelin's probably got plenty of room for passengers too, I guess. Oh, that'll be a nice juicy target. He had the outline, only just though. That doesn't look too better. Soaking up some more assisted damage, unfortunately. Here we go. Picks up the second kill, gets rid of the FV4005. Derp for a derp, 2,755 damage done, 4,159 assisted damage, and doesn't the detail of the graphics look absolutely fantastic. There's another crashed Zeppelin, blimp, not sure. Runs over some hay bales, moving up towards the red line. You can see this is where the enemy team does get spotted. Cops a shot from the Udes, takes him down to 133 health, shoots and damages the Udes 03. The T10 picks up the kill, giving Ace of Spades even more assisted damage, and that's just going to leave the Jagdpanzer E100. The enemy T49, who's looks like he's going full YOLO on there, just a little bit to the left of the Ace of Spades, and of course the M40, M43. Ace of Spades would love to pick up an arty kill just for the cream of the crop. The T10 sort of, say, gets in the way of the Ace of Spades, but he's Ace of Spades running around. Which way's this artillery looking? He's not looking. Auto aim shoots. The T10 clearly wanted to get that kill as well, and looks like he's had a pretty good game as well. Ace of Spades, 3 kills in the end. An Ace Tanker for sure. We know it's going to be an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. It is. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, as well as the Spotter Medal. Also, was that the Fire Is that the Bruiser Medal, I should say. Fire for effect. Patrol duty. I would say he did carry it. That's what he's known. The TVP T5051, my old mate Kilobits from PvP, he did nearly 4,000 damage as well. He's in a tier 10 medium tank. Ace of Spades in the T49, 3,897 hit points of damage, 3 kills, 1,377 base experience. 9 shots fired, 7 hit, they all penned. 1 did a bit of splash damage, 3,897 hit points of damage, 438 from a longer distance. But damage upon detecting, spotting damage, 4,724 hit points. That was that turned this good result of 4,000 into an epic ace tanker. And look at those credits, 53,253 credits after tax. That's with a premium account. You got a little bit of compensation, not sure why. Maybe somebody 1,000, maybe the T10 bumped in for a little bit more than he should have. But that 7.5 minute game, a pretty epic ace tanker from the old mate, the Ace of Spades from Crazy Clan. A very positive contributor to this channel for some time, and for that I'm eternally grateful. As we move on to game number 3 in this extravaganza of light tanks, this is crazib from Yeti Clan. Check him out on Twitch. He's a very, very good player indeed, and he knows what he's doing, that's for sure. Crazib from Yeti Clan. What happens in this one? Where are we? We're on Westfield. Probably should have turned the music back on. Can I turn the music on? Let's see. Let's see if I can turn the music back on. Because the music is pretty interesting. Let's see how we go. Now, there's bagpipes on Westfield. That's why some people like them, some people hate them. It does get pretty distracting though. Anyway, Crazy from Yeti Clan in a tier 9 game, 3 tier 9 tanks on each team. Gets advised at the start of the game not to YOLO this southeast part of the map by himself. That's by his platoon mate. He's platooned up with Noardi from Flex Clan. Noardi playing the M53, M55. Fair enough. Why not? Enemy SU-152 gets taken out by the SU-12244. Looks like he might have, the artillery might be shooting probably towards the heavy tanks where they are up in the northwest. And Crazy from Yeti Clan in the T54 Lightweight. The Russian, I nearly said German, I don't know why. The Russian light tank, which often plays like a medium tank. Obviously it looks like the T54, which is a medium tank. It's a light tank version. And when tier 8s came into the game, as far as when this was a tier 8, you used to see a lot of these tanks playing tier 8 clan wars and skirmishes and stuff. It's a very, very likeable tank at tier 8, and even at tier 9 it's still pretty groovy. APCR rounds are standard ammunition in the T54 Lightweight. 100mm gun, 250 damage, 208 penetration, 235 with premium rounds. So not a massive increase in penetration, but certainly enough to do a few more damaging shots. Crazy from Yeti Clan in the T54 Lightweight. Tier 9 game, just 3 tier 9 tanks on each team. Artillery, light tank and TD on both teams. T49 on the enemy team with the GW Tiger, and Crazy in a platoon with his old mate Noardi from Flex Clan in the M53, M55. Interestingly enough, a platoon of a light and an arty on the enemy team as well, which is probably a good thing to platoon together, I guess. Maybe, light tanks spot for artillery and all that kind of jazz. Have a look at that ping. A ping of 1. Crazy must live in the same building that the server is. Right, the ping moving back up to around about 20 as he starts driving around. Anyway, let's get back to the game, shall we? It has been a little bit slow, but this is just going to be free damage all day long. Puts a shot into the side of the M4A1 Revelarisi, takes him down to 300 odd health. Puts another shot into him, takes him down to a 1 shot. The T20 shoots and misses. The M4A1 Revelarisi shoots and damages the T20, and Crazy knows that he can just pop out and grab that kill. That's his first kill. His platoon mate Noardi from Flex Clan's got a kill as well. And Crazy from Yeti looking to try and carry this battle. He's up to 1,000 damage, 833 assisted. Still needs to keep rolling though, because they're down by 1. Now it's even again as his platoon mate kills the T95. That's a good one to get rid of, especially with the top tier. They can They can really just, a lot of their tanks, remember there are tier 7 tanks in this game. A lot of those tier 7s would not be able to do too much to the T95 other than spot for the bigger ones. And that's probably why no Artie in the Artie focused on that T95. But anyway, the score's 6-8 now. Crazib is trying to carry this one. He's up to 1,831 damage done. They're down by 2 tanks still, even though he's got a kill and his old platoon mate's got 2 kills. Make that 3. Team's in a little bit of bother. Down by a tank, lots of action in the north. Looks like Crazib's trying to get a little bit of sniping happening over in this bush. Looking for opportunities to carry this one. The score's 7-9. He won't be giving up. Very, very good player. Like I said, check him out on Twitch. There'll be a link down below in the video description. He is an excellent player. That's why he got into... I'm sure he carries all the Yeti's games. He's a very good player indeed. No Artie picks up another kill. Gets rid of the AMX 65T. That's a lightly armoured... that's the lightly armoured French heavy tank. Heavy by name, not by nature. Crazy from Yeti on 1831 damage, 833. No Artie in the M53, M55 artillery piece, pinging for help. That generally means, as far as I'm concerned, that generally means they're spotted, especially when an Artie starts pinging it. Because of course this heavy tank area has been lost for some time, and he even said in the chat, he said our cap is in a little bit of trouble as the music starts to come on. Maybe it's an idea to keep the music turned on for replays, just to check out the different tunes. Now the music is available to download too. If you check out the World of Tanks website, there's links on there somewhere. If you just Google World of Tanks 1.0 music, you'll find where you can download it. I play it in the car. I know, it's hard to believe. 8-11 now as the IKV-90B gets taken out by the GW Tiger. He finds Crazy finds the Carnarvon. Good tank to find. He does cop a shot for 274, but he knows he's going to beat him on the reload and kill the British Tier 8 heavy tank. But at the same time, the Rain 40T got taken out by the IS up there in the town in the middle part of the map. What's left? Crazy from Yeti Clan on 2 kills, 2,290 damage, 833 assisted. No Artie from Flex Clan in the M53, M55 American Tier 9 artillery. They're both top tier. That's the one they want to get rid of. Crazy did put some shots into the T49 in the earlier part of this game. He gets spotted probably by the T49, shoots him, sets him on fire, picks up the kill on the top tier American T49 Derp Tank. Similar, same tank that we saw in the last 2 games in this video, and No Artie has copped the shot. He's down to 31 hit points. 4 kills to No Artie from Flex Clan in the American Tier 9 artillery, the M53, M55. Crazy from Yeti on 3 kills in the T54 Lightweight. He's up to 2,500 damage done. He's looking clearly towards a T49. That's the one they want to get rid of next. Not because he's... Just to make the scoreboard look a little bit better. Artillery kills the T49. The Scorpion G kills No Artie. Crazy picks up his 4th kill, getting rid of the IS. Did he get spotted again? There's the Scorpion G. He shoots him again. He's going to have to shoot him at least 2 more times to get rid of that. Possibly 3 more times, unless he can set a fire. He's on his own here. 1 versus 3. It's a 1 versus 3 situation here. The Scorpion G. Ooh, artillery just fired. Crazy's way. He misses a shot on the Scorp G. He's hoping he's no longer lit. Waiting for that Russian gun to reload. Pops another shot into him. He's going to take 2 more shots to kill the Scorp G, or 1 shot and a ram. Let's see how he goes for it. He's going to go around here. He's got to beat him on the speed. There's 1 shell into the premium German Tier 8 tank destroyer. He bounces the return shot from the Scorpion G for 490. Hit points, keeps moving because he's going to be targeted by those 2 Arties pretty soon. Keep moving, wait till you're no longer lit. He certainly is no longer lit. You can see there's 1 shell from our artillery. Look at those marks of excellence. That's 3 stars there. 3 marks of excellence from Crazy Clan. From Yeti Clan in the T54 Lightweight. 13-14, 1 versus 2 now. It was 1 versus 4 not so long ago. Nearly had the opportunity for a collar battles, but not quite. Let's see what he does. 13-14 is the score. 3,400 damage, 490 damage blocked, 936 assisted damage. He's going straight for where the artilleries are going to be. The M43 has been spotted, so there's a chance that he might not be full health if he's been spotted. Normally when an artillery piece gets lit, they don't last too much longer. He's heading towards the enemy cap. I very much doubt that the artilleries will be anywhere near his cap. He gets spotted and cops a shot from the arty. There goes the other arty. Both artilleries have fired. He can't unstun his crew because he's already used, but they've both fired, so he can take his time. Puts another shot towards and into the GW Tiger. He takes him down to 20 hit points. He wants to kill him as quick as he can. He does. Gets off the cap circle and start heading towards where that M43 was last seen. Now that tier 8 American artillery, I reckon he will be just about ready to fire. Crazib shoots him once. I don't think the M43 can one-shot him. He can't. Shoots him for 348. Crazib kills him, carries the hell out of that battle, and calls that one. And not only an ace tank, but look at all those medals. That was absolutely epic for me old mate Crazib from Yeti Clan. Crazib in the T54 Lightweight, the tier 9 Russian light ace tanker mastery badge, hand of God, arsonist for setting the vehicle on fire. Can't even remember what that was. It might have been the T49 it was on the enemy team. The bruiser medal, duelist fire for effect, Pascucci's medal for killing 2 artillery, crucial contribution for 12 kills in a platoon. I didn't even notice that. It was getting so fast and furious. High caliber tank sniper. Yeah, he did put some sniping shots out there, and of course a top gun for getting at least 6 kills. As we move on to the second page of the battle result, top score for Crazib from Yeti Clan in the T54 Lightweight, 4,530 damage done, 7 kills, 13-14 base experience, and of course the 5 kills from Noardi from Flex gave him that crucial contribution. He fired 24 shots, 22 hit, and they all did damage. They all penetrated. 4,500, 936 assisted. He lost. How did he lose those credits? I didn't see. Maybe he did fire some premium rounds towards the end. He did use his consumables as well, because he was set on fire and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not sure how he lost credits. I didn't think he was firing that much premium ammunition. I didn't see food being used either. But anyway, premium account, not too bad at all. That 10-minute game, an excellent ace tanker and a carry from the old mate from Crazib from Yeti Clan, as we move on to our 4th and final replay in today's extravaganza of light tanks. This is Criticus from 1AR Clan in the LTTB. Now this used to be a tier 7 light tank, now it's a tier 8. We talked about the light tank changes not too long ago. This is Mountain Pass on patch 1.0. Criticus platooned up with his old mate Geordie Bro from Life Clan. Anyone who's been following Clan Wars or 1AR or anything like that, they'll know who Geordie Bro is. Criticus, I think he's a good mate of his. They're often seen platooning together on Geordie Bro's Twitch station, and Criticus in the LTTB. It's a tier 9 game. He's in this tier 8 light tank, and he's moving towards where all the action happens in Mountain Pass. Now Geordie Bro's in the Samua SM. That's a new premium auto-loading French heavy tank. Criticus finds the IS-2. Gee, I was going to say he didn't get lit then. How can he? But anyway, he did get lit. There's Criticus looking for a shot on the IS-2. Criticus is not a bad player at all. He's already got 1 mark of excellence on the LTTB. Now the LTTB, he's just switched to premium rounds. It's an 85mm gun, 180 damage for 170 penetration, 216 with APCR rounds, which is premium. Waits for Geordie Bro to come up in his Samua SM. They're having a look around this corner on Mountain Pass. This is going to be the final replay. Don't blink though, because this one gets pretty fast and furious pretty quickly. Looking at the result, Geordie Bro, you can see, is shooting into the IS. Criticus saying, no worries, I'll have some of that action. Puts 1 shot into him, puts 2 shots into the IS-2, I should say, and confirms that kill. 1 zip. The score on Mountain Pass. Not many enemy tanks coming this way, maybe because the top tier tanks are all TDs. They're often Traeger Alppanzer 4, the T95 and the Stritzwagen 103. Of course that T95 will take a long time to get anywhere. It doesn't matter where that American thing's going. That is probably on its way. Gets spotted, cops a shot from the T55-2, waits for his gun to reload, shoots him, looks like he tracked him. Because the new notifications there in game tell you what you're doing if you track a tank. Because he's tracked, he's getting more assisted damage, and of course the T25-2 does fix his tracks in the edge and pulls back, but not before Criticus can take him down to some pretty low hit points. Dog's still sitting on the bed, scratching herself. But anyway, 2 zips the score. Criticus from 1AR Clan bounces a shot from the Comet. There you go, Comet. High explosive round into the Comet. He had high explosive round for that T25-2 to get rid of him. 300 damage for 44 penetration compared to the 180 damage. I think he got 100 odd damage into the Comet when he put that shot into the mud chucker. That guy's name is. That's not a bad in-game name. Never ceases to amaze me. Some of the geniuses who come up with their in-game names in this game. Now Criticus is faced with the stewiejp 103-0, the Tier 9 Swedish tank destroyer. That's going to be a tough nut to penetrate. Not sure what he's shooting at there. He's shooting... Oh, there he goes. He's shooting at where the stewiejp was. Looks like Geordie Bros put a shot into. He gets another shot in. He just caused 17 damage. I think he was firing HE there. Just maybe trying to track the Swedish tank destroyer. Misses out on the kill on the IKV-90B. The SU-122-44 picked up that kill. 7-3's the score. Criticus from 1AR Clan fires without aiming towards the J Panther. Doesn't quite land the shot. He's auto-aimed on the J Panther. Unfortunately, somebody else kills it. But have a look at that beautiful graphics when you shoot. You see that every blade of grass just moves out of the way of that shell. And you might see some more of that. See that there? That's fantastic. Drives straight past Waffenträger Panzer IV, puts another shell into the Tier 9 German tank destroyer, and finally kills it. I think that Waffenträger Panzer IV, Sergeant Romper Stomper, there's another good in-game name. I think he was a little bit bamboozled by the speed of the LTTB, and also I think he might have even put a shell into the dirt. 9-5's the score in Mountain Pass. Criticus on 3 kills. Auto aims at artillery. The artillery just fired, and it looked pretty groovy from my point of view. Criticus puts a shot into the side of the scum bus. The SU-14-2, that's the Tier 8 Russian ones, taking 2 shots, not enough to kill an artillery. That's you were feeling a little bit ripped off there. He's on 3 kills. He cops a shot from the SU-100M1, but he's not going to slow down. He's going straight for the Tier 7 German tank destroyer. He doesn't care. He doesn't care if he gets shot one more time, because he can hit me baby one more time all day long. Picks up kill number 4, brings his total damage up to 2,026, 770 damage blocked in a light tank. That's not too bad at all. 1,200 assisted damage, and here comes Criticus going straight for the damage up here. The STA2, the T95, and the Emil. T95 will be a challenging nut to crack. That's for sure. Runs straight into the rock. Who put that bush there? Wargaming, you're watching? Bushes in front of rocks. Don't stop doing it. It looks fucking awesome when things like that happen. Looking around here, he wants that T95. Unfortunately, he actually put a shot unintentionally into the T34-3. A lot of crap going on in the cap. Talking about, somebody was saying that they were going to lose this when they were winning up by so many tanks. 12-7 is the score. Criticus looks around there. Ricochets the STA2. We're feeling pretty unlucky there. The T43 gets taken out by the T95. SU-122-44 kills Tony Local in the STA2, and that's just going to leave the T95. It needs to get behind the T95, and that's exactly the right thing to do. Looking for that big petrol tank on the back. That's what you want to be shooting. 29 seconds before they who killed him? Did Johnny Bro kill him? Maybe he did. I don't know. 15-9 in the end, though. Not a bad result at all from the old mate Criticus from 1AR Clan. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Can you see it? No, I haven't clicked on the thing. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Bruiser Medal. Duelist. Fighter. Fire for effect. Confederate Medal for shooting more enemy tanks than anybody else. Who killed him? Well, he got destroyed by XP. Oh, it was the Emil that killed him. I thought the Emil was already dead. I don't know. I might go back and watch that one again myself after I finish recording. I thought the T95 was the only tank left, or maybe the Emil killed Criticus at the same time as he was getting killed by somebody else. Not a bad result though. 3,120 damage, 4 kills, 1,310 base experience, 34 shots fired, 25 hit, 21 did damage, 1,000 damage blocked. Not bad at all, the LTTB. 1,200 assisted damage. And cost him a few coins though. He did have to fire some premium ammunition, especially when he saw some of those more heavily armoured tanks. The LTTB, not known for its penetration, so every now and then you do have to dab the 2 key, but an excellent result for our mate Criticus from 1AR in the LTTB. Thank you very much. There you go. This is the first video of patch 1.0. As I said, by the time this comes out, patch 1.0 will be over a week old on the Australian server, but I'll be back in Melbourne when this video's out, doing more replays, live streaming and all that kind of stuff, so check all those links out down below. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all that kind of jazz. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for the replays, lads. Take care and see you all next time.